You ever meet those players that you worship during the early game? They are major fighting monsters, and then they fall apart late game. What happened? What happened to your IQ between 20 minutes ago and now? It's because we've gotten to the team fight stage of the game, and nothing that we've discussed before applies here. This is pure, raw mechanics, technicalities, positioning, and balancing of resources. As far as positioning goes in team fights, for a support, stay by the damage. Their damage output is now your damage output. Your health, your tankiness is now their health, their tankiness. This is our damage now. I don't know, Frost sounds like communist propaganda to me. Truman banged his head on his coffin, he sat up so fast. So who do we stand by? The damage, unless the damage is incredibly mobile. I can stand by Uhl, but I'm not going to commit too hard to his position because he's got his 2, he's got his jump, he can get away from things. I can't keep up with Arachne unless her ultimate is down, but she has very slow single target damage. It's good, it's just not as fast as I'd like it to be. And if I could figure out a way to throw my corn dog and teleport to it, I'd stand by Thor. But he's way too mobile. So now let's look at this with the new knowledge we've acquired. I'm not gonna go help Uhl. If he wanted safety, he should have been standing by me. If I try to get to him, I'm gonna end up dying and wasting way too many team resources. Arachne, same thing, she can get herself out, she should have been standing better. Do not go throwing yourself at teammates who are out of position. You compound the problem. For this fight, I'm covering Raijin. I got his back, he's got mine. In this game, Thor was the solo laner. He's got the build, he's got the levels. I don't have to support him all that much. He's a big boy. Not every initiation has to be clean. I burped in front of the monkey and Fafnir. What I wanted was for Faf to hit me with his 1, then that's down for the fight. Instead, he just took it to the face and Hunbats jumped away. Hunbats is now lacking mobility to get around in team fights. Fafnir is on his back too far away to help his team. And because I got him to jump away, Uhl can now use his axe on him for free. I turn around, make sure I get a good girdle on everybody. He doesn't get a lot of mileage out of his ultimate. He had to use it to save himself. And he still died. I continue my job. I'm peeling for that boy Raijin. I'm giving Arachne a stun, but I don't expect much out of it. This Cabrakan was the solo laner. He's massive. Now having a look at our resources, our Raijin, our Uhl, they're not looking too hot. And our team compositions, by comparison, we're not really good for team fights. We're more about like going in, hitting 1, maybe 2, and then coming out. I burped in front of the Cabrakan, forcing him to either take the stun or stun me out. I'm very tanky, I'm still pretty healthy, and that's one less ability my team has to worry about on the way out. And for that last thing, don't go doing what I did. It was kind of a gamble. I knew Thor had Phantom, I knew Cabrakan hadn't ulted yet. I figured if I went in, bought him some time, he'd Phantom us both out, and he did. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I do declare this team fight is over. I'm just sticking around because I have a lot of health, and if they know I'm here, they probably won't go doing the Gold Fury. Part of the struggle is figuring out who you have to stand by in team fights. Now that's one more thing that you can start practicing as we go on to more things. Get out there and become the god you were meant to be.